Georgia football vs. Auburn. Time, TV schedule, game preview, score. Saturday's SEC championship game in Atlanta serves as a de facto play-in for the college football playoff, matching one of the most consistent teams in the nation with the hottest team in the land. Georgia has spent all season at or near the top of the rankings, its only misstep through 12 games coming against an Auburn team that it will face again for the conference title, after the Tigers overcame 2 losses to knock off the top-ranked Bulldogs and number 1 Alabama in a 2-week span. TV, 4 p.m. at CBS. Line, Auburn -2.5. There certainly is plenty of focus on the 4th-ranked Tigers' 40-17 dismantling of the Bulldogs in Auburn on November 11th, and Auburn's key Saturday will be to frustrate Georgia's vaunted rushing attack once again, after holding the number 6 Bulldogs to 46 yards on the ground in the first meeting. "I like where we are at and how we have gotten here," Auburn coach Jim Malzahn told reporters on Tuesday, referencing the Tigers' 5-game winning streak after a 5-2 start. "A lot of times, it is how you get to where you are at that can help you move forward." Georgia rebounded from the loss to dominate Kentucky and Georgia Tech, sparked by a defense that is 5th nationally with 13.8 points per game allowed but surrendered 488 yards to the Tigers in its lone defeat. "I think you should prepare the same, regardless of your record, regardless of the revenge factor, and be real consistent in your approach," Georgia coach Kirby Smart told the media on Monday. About Georgia 11-1. The Bulldogs' dynamic duo of running backs Nick Chubb 1,098 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns, and Sony Michel 903, 13 fuels the ground attack ranked first in the SEC at 265.7 yards per game. Freshman quarterback Jake Fromm was sacked 4 times at Auburn, but has completed 21 of 30 passes for 347 yards and 3 touchdowns in 2 games since the loss to the Tigers. Georgia's defense allows 271.9 yards per game, 4th in the nation, and ranks 12th nationally in rushing defense 112.5 yards per contest. About Auburn 10-2. The critical key for the Tigers is the health of running back Kerryon Johnson, as the SEC's leader in rushing yards per game 127.6, who is tied for 6th nationally with 17 rushing scores, is listed as day-to-day with a shoulder injury. Quarterback Jarrett Stidham, who transferred from Baylor, is 4th nationally in completion percentage 68.5% while passing for 2,682 yards and 16 touchdowns. The Tigers' defense is 9th in the country in scoring defense 16.4 points per game and 11th in total defense 303.3 yards per contest. Extra points. 1. Auburn Cape Daniel Carlson holds 13 school records and is 2nd all-time in NCAA history with 90 made field goals. 2. Georgia key Cameron Isiatek averages 44.5 yards per punt, and the Bulldogs are 3rd in the nation in net punting 42.6 yards. 3. The Bulldogs hold a 57-56-8 edge in the Deep South's oldest rivalry, and Saturday's game will mark the 7th time 2 teams have played during the regular season, and again in the SEC title game the winning team in the regular season has won 5 of 6. Prediction: Georgia 31, Auburn 27.